So, bro, we just watched Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. Your reaction, my friend?
My reaction. I am not a big Planet of the Apes fan, but
Even though
not that
you've
I'm not a.
watched the entire franchise.
I've watched the franchise just because it's out there. I'm not like into the lore or anything like that. I'm just kind of there, just shutting off my brain and eating my
It's a
eating my
good
popcorn.
watch. It's a good watch. It is a great watch.
They are, yes, they are. I think it's going to be, of course, well choreographed. All the scenes are going to be amazing. The last three hit pretty well. There's a couple scenes where it's like, all right, you can kind of see the CGI, and the stories. They're not bland, but it's like, okay, it it gets interesting. It kind of climbs with each series or each movie. It climbs up and like, all right, this is pretty good. Like, definitely a pretty good story. There are some silly bits from what I remember from the previous ones, and I think without Caesar in this one, because he did pass away. Spoiler alert: he did pass away in War of the Planet of the Apes. I think we're going to see his son or his grandson, if anything. And yeah, I think I'm excited. I'm excited. The actress, she looks great. It looks like from I'll let you talk about it, but yeah, it looks great. Everything looks good. Side characters, orangutans, and we have obvious antagonist with that king-looking guy. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited with the movie and how it's going to be. When does it come out?
I
This
think it's
summer?
going to come out this summer. Yes. I
Nice,
think it comes out
cool,
this summer. So
nice.
personally, I'm so fucking hyped for this movie because like they're tying it in. If you guys have actually like I watched all the originals. I've watched all of these, including the Mark Wahlberg one. So if you watched Dawn or Rise of Planet of the Apes, the first one with James Franco, there's a scene where you see the newspaper and it says the spacecraft was lost in space. Ladies and gentlemen, that spacecraft has landed. So I believe this takes place about 500 to 1,000 years into the future. That's why you see all the that's why you see all the buildings being covered up in green. And then we get a switch. So in the original it was Charlie Heston, and then in the remake it was Mark Wahlberg. In this one, it's gonna be a female protagonist with I believe a guy, a person that might be Caesar's descendant. I'm
Because he looks like
super.
the ape looks like
He
him.
looks like the ape
Yeah.
does look like Caesar.
And it
I'm
makes sense that you
s-
said it's 1,000 years because it makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and it's so somehow some way like they what essentially what happened in the original one was they went through like a black hole or something, and then they ended up looping back around, which is scientifically proven. Because if the further you go, the faster you go. If you were to come back, our time would have passed for more than your time if you were in a spacecraft.
Yep.
Anyway, we can get into that science debate later, but this movie, it just looks so good. I love how they've continued the story and they're essentially tying it all in. The timeline, it does so in this version, the timeline makes sense. They don't start where we are and go in, or they don't start in the future and go back. They start in where we were and go forward. I'm just excited to see how this movie plays out, and I'm just super hyped that we
Yeah.
got a fourth one, and it just makes sense.
I want. I mean, from what the trailer looks like, I kind of want more. I want to see how it goes. I want
I
to
hope she
see.
says, get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty apes." I can't wait for her to say that.
It's gonna be something like that. They're gonna
She
twist it
has to
some
say
way.
it.
They're gonna twist it some
She
way.
has to say it. I don't give a fuck if it's I don't want an ape to say it. I hope she says it.
Yeah.
She has to
Um.
say it.
What I the effects look really good. It's just, I mean, the one from 2011 is 2011. So it's what, like 13 years later. The
But if you
series is
pay
still going
attention,
strong.
it's all connected.
It is all connected. Yeah. And I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. Expectations are a little higher for this one just because it's the fourth one and it's hard to juggle so much content and this type of storyline, but we'll see. We'll see when it comes out. Check it out on the
Yes.
Shady Mob podcast when we talk about it in the summer.
Oh, we will definitely be breaking that down. Guys, please share, like, comment, and subscribe to A&A Radio and N1 from the End Zone. And don't forget the Shady Mob Podcast. We love and appreciate your guys' support, and stay tuned for more content. Thank you, guys.
Stay tuned for more content.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Shady Mob Podcast with your two favorite pod mob stars.
All right, guys, please click on the subscribe button so you can be notified when we drop our latest content.
3, 2, 1, my guy.
Let's roll.
Let's kick it, baby.